Well, okay, collectors, here we are again. Another video, DCT 176, I believe it is.
That's right.
And I can't check with Ob because he's out of here for a few days. But we have an official replacement that's going to do the camera for us.
Yeah, I'm a scab.
What's your name, sir?
I'm Cameraman X.
Cameraman X. Okay. All right, X. That'll be fine. Well, I don't know how a video will be without Ob, but we'll just do the best we can, and we still have some boxes to open, so that's really what you want to see anyhow. I'm sure you have enough of me and Ob anyhow. So,
yeah, it really won't be the same without him.
Yeah. So I'll start out with a cigar. Yeah, I think I got that lid all right.
You think?
I think, yeah. It's not very smoky though. Yeah, this is one of those that I like.
You're gonna set the alarm off.
Yeah, that'll be next one. And oh boy, that's just what we need. And the good part is too, since Video Man X doesn't drink, I didn't have to fill my carafe as high. Yeah. So, because you know, Ob, he maybe has one or two while he's videoing. So this way, it'll just be me, and I'll do the best I can. So I'll start out, get some ice in my glass here, and try to get into the mood a little bit. Wow, this cigar is, boy, it's a rough one there. I like them like that though.
Oof.
You know you're smoking something.
Yeah, flavor country.
Flavor country, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what kind of cigar that is. The guy at the cigar shop said these are nice and strong, and I think you'll like them. But they don't have a name on them. It just got some thread wrapped around it, which I guess is just to keep it together or something.
That's a mark of high quality.
Oh, good. Well, you know me, X. I wouldn't drink anything or smoke anything but the best.
Oh my goodness! Oh, what do we got here?
Oh, a little bit of.
Is that the Wham I've heard so much about?
Yeah, that's the Wham. Yeah.
God. How long's that been down here for?
Well, we keep using the same bottle and just kind of fill it up before each video. So here we are. What did we say it was? 176. Huh?
76. Yes.
Yeah, okay. Well, I don't have any questions or comments. I think we beat the Bob Burns cutter to death last week, so we can put that to bed for now.
Yeah, that seemed to cause quite a bit of a ruckus.
Yeah, it was really amazing because we just used it as a joke, you know. But it was great to see that there were so many supporters, though, of it. You collectors probably know there's some guys out there that as soon as they hear the word Bob Burns, they take another sip. So on that note, I think I'll try my first sip here. Here's to you, collectors. Ah, that's a gem. Bit too strong for me though. But
did you have any breakfast today?
Yeah, I had a bowl of bran flakes with a banana.
It's the breakfast of champions.
That ought to soak up the alcohol, don't you think?
I should hope so.
Yeah, I don't know. But
yeah, that carafe's looking a little light.
Yep. Well, you know, when Ob's here, we usually go up to about there. And the strangest thing is, when the video's over, so's the bottle usually.
Oh my goodness.
Well, let's, without further ado, we'll put the Bob Burns cutter to work. Let's see where this baby's coming from, collectors. And this is coming from Dana Point, California. That sounds like a nice place.
I have no idea where that is.
No, I don't either. But let's see what we got here.
Oof, look at that, like a knife through butter.
Oh, it's just amazing, isn't it? Boy. What an instrument here, all for 50 cents. Huh? Just incredible. Well, looks like I'm confronted with the dreaded popcorn here, X. Let me get my trash can.
Well, it's better than the guys that just pack the box with old sandwich wrappers and dirty socks, I guess.
Well, we get that too, you know, we get plenty of that. But the popcorn does work pretty good, but it sure does make a mess.
It isn't environmentally sound.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, this popcorn's coming out all over the place here. Well, let's see what we got here. Well, the bubble wrap we can handle. Let's see it. Looks a little daggery though, doesn't it? A little bit, maybe.
Yeah, that's the general form factor.
Yeah. It looks a little daggery. Let's see what we got here, guys.
Waterproof bag.
Yeah. Pretty well done pack job. Oh. Wow.
Oof.
Oh, this certainly looks nice. My goodness. That collector's, you can see pretty well, is a late SA dagger by the looks of it. And it's got beautiful nickel-plated cross guards, beautiful grip, nickel eagle.
Kind of lay it down in the middle
All right.
so I can get the camera on it.
Okay, yeah, you just tell me what you need to do, and
Yes.
and then the scabbard has beautiful original paint. It's kind of a nice color. It's not that usual chocolate brown color. It's got a little more life to it.
It's got some shine on it too.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
a lot of shine. The screws are all right, and it's got a nickel eagle in it too, so it must not be too early.
Yeah, hold it up so I can
Or
get that
too
eagle.
late, I should say. Can you see that?
Yeah, let me get in on that.
It's a nice looking eagle.
Yeah, it's got a bit of a greenish cast to it almost.
Yeah, it's quite nice. Let's see what the blade looks like on this dagger. Oh my. Well, it really doesn't get any better than that. It's got full grain completely, and a beautiful motto.
Tilt it
Nice.
towards me a little bit.
Want to tilt it towards you?
Yeah, there
That?
we go. That's beautiful.
Okay. So that's
Nice guards.
just everything, and let's see who made it here. RZM M727. Well, I guess I got to get Dobbs' chart out and figure out who 727 is. You collectors would probably already know what it is, and you're screaming at me, "What's the matter with you? How can you not know that?" Let's see here.
Every time you learn something new, you forget something you knew before.
Yeah, that's true. I even forget what the number was already. 727. Oh, here we go. It's a Puma work. So that's nice. People like Puma daggers. So that's a real beauty there. I really have to say that that's in mint condition. Wouldn't you think? Just really.
It's damn close.
Yeah, it's really, really nice. So that's a pretty good start there. I like that dagger.
And scabbard was beautiful on that.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see what's coming up next. Oh, this is heavy. Oh my. Yeah, this is our friend in New Hyde Park, New York. We seem to get something from him every week. He must be selling his collection little by little. I guess that's what's happening. But let's see what we got here this week from him. Boy, this Bob Burns cutter is really working. Man, a gem. Need another sip too. Yeah, that's a good drink. Well, uh-oh. This is looking bookery.
Oh boy.
Oh,
I see some SS runes popping out.
Yeah, there's a porcelain, an Allach porcelain book. That's a very good book. This is a catalog on the
Yeah, hold that still for a
on
second.
the line in Allach porcelain. Lots of very, very good information in here.
Wow, equestrian.
Yeah, and these catalogs are difficult to come by.
Wow, what is that one? That's wild.
Yeah, that is wild. It's I've never seen one in the flesh, but Malachowski Hussar.
Yeah, hold that up a second. Let's get him on there.
You ever hear of Malachowski?
No, that is wild.
Yeah,
I think he's got a saber above his head.
yeah.
Rearing horse.
Boy, can you imagine that with those legs and all, and that saber?
I can't imagine trying to ship it.
Yeah, ship it, forget it. But anyhow, this is a very good book, and you know, it's got all the different stuff in it, the animals and the porcelain vases, and there's the old Alsatian dog.
Wait, leave him up a second.
Yeah, everybody likes that one.
Look at that guy.
Yeah, it's really nice. And
You've had that guy there too.
yeah,
That lop-eared guy.
yeah. But anyhow, you guys get the idea of that book. That's a very, very good book and not easy to find. And let's see what else here. Here's another Allach catalog. You could never have too much of this information if you are an Allach collector. Difficult to find.
Oh,
these
that's a
things.
period catalog.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, it's got the whole line. Wow, boy, I'd love to have that.
Oh, that's a painted one.
Yeah. So you can see there's a
What
lot
did they go for back then? Is there prices in it?
A lot of these things were not sold. They were gifted by Himmler to SS people. Although they did sell some of them. But anyhow, that's good. I can tell you what they sell for now.
Yeah.
Oh, and here we go too, just to round out the deal. Collectors, these are wonderful books. This
Oh,
is,
that's the Perel book.
yeah, Volume 1 and Volume 2. And if you're going to collect Allach, these books are an absolute must. They're beautifully done. Everything is in full color. Just fantastic. Really, really well done. See, just some of the more exotic stuff and all.
Wow, that was pretty modern, that vase.
Yeah. There's the gold AH.
Here, hold that up
on
a
the-
second. so can
We
get a
see
shot
on
of it.
porcelain plates, and we're still questioning whether that's totally original or not. But Perel discusses that in this book. And there's, you know, look at the vases, and wow, look at this butterfly thing. Wow. But really a fantastic book. Both volumes are just tremendous. So this is an opportunity to acquire these two great books for certainly not as much as you would pay for them retail.
Wow.
There's an Allach porcelain cigarette case that was made for Hitler. Somebody should have told him that Adolf doesn't smoke.
Yeah,
I
it's
guess
kind
he-
of
So he probably passed that on to somebody
he
else.
threw it on the pile.
Yeah. That's just great stuff. The
Looks like
R.A.D.
R.A.D. man.
Yeah. All kinds of things here. I think that Mr. Perel pretty much got 98 or 99% of whatever Allach made. I've yet to find a piece that's not included in his reference. So it's a must book if you're thinking about collecting Allach. I know it is expensive, but the prices seem to continually rise, though, just like they do on other things in our great military hobby. So there you go on that stuff.
That's a nice book too, large format.
Oh yeah, it weighs a ton. Oh, I'll bet these two books together are 10 pounds. So you got to have some pretty good screws in the shelves that are holding these babies up. And also a good carpenter to put them in, I'll tell you.
Well, that's getting hard to find.
Yeah, it's very hard to find.
There's a lot of bad carpenters out there, that's for sure.
Yeah, I'm thinking of that patch that was made on one of my apartments last week by
Oof.
one of our not so good carpenters.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I think it turns out that the woman's son was the one that kicked the hole in the wall, and she forgot to tell me that was the case, but
Yeah, she forgot.
she forgot, yeah.
Looks like that dog rocket went out. You better relight it.
Is that a dog rocket? I never heard
That's
that
what it
term.
smells like. There you go. Really stoke it up.
It is a great cigar, though. And like I've said many times, a good cigar does go out.
That was free? He just kicked it into you?
No.
No.
No, it's $10.
Oh, $10.
That's not too bad for a good cigar.
You can't take it with you.
That's the way to look at it, sir. All right, let's see what else we got here. Well, this is also coming from our friend in New Hyde Park. So let's see what we got here. Boy, this Bob Burns cutter, fantastic.
Well, if you replace the blades, they cut really well. I see you over here with this dull blade half the time.
Yeah, that's true. You cut off the
end,
old
you
part, so
snap
I'm
it off.
starting brand new here. Does make a difference, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. Let's see what we got here. Looks like an assortment of things. I'm going to move my drink aside here, or it'll be part of this assortment before I know what happened. Got a little love letter here, and well, I wonder what all this kind of stuff could be. I don't know.
Bric-a-brac.
If I have time to open all these little things, but let's see. Open a couple of them anyhow and see what we got here. It must be rather delicate to do all this with.
What is that? Oh, it's a stamp.
Yeah.
Here, stick that in the middle.
He's got what it is here on the paper.
Let me get in on that. Ready?
Yeah. I guess I can look at a couple of these. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, we see these stamps once in a while. You got to be a little careful of them too, as there are. Oops, this is not a stamp. Oh, this is one of those MDA work school spoons. I think we've had them in the past. It must have been a pretty big place because we've had several of them over the past few years.
Yeah, I haven't seen too many of those though.
No, but several we've seen. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, I thought this was all going to be stamps, but it's not. It's assorted things. So this looks like a 40-year loyal service badge.
40 years?
Yeah. 40 years, there we go. There it is. Yeah, that's a nice one
Yeah,
too.
keep
Look
it
at
just
there.
like that. There we go.
Beautiful. Got the maker name on the inside lid. It's a Deschler and Son piece.
From what I understand, that's a name you want to see.
Yeah, they did very, very good work. I think they made a lot of the golden party badges too. Let's see what else we got here. You know, you see quite a few of these, and so you might think to yourself, well, my goodness, the Third Reich only lasted 12 years. How do they get this 40 years of loyalty?
I was thinking that myself.
Well, I think it's just a case of if you were working for a company in the 20s or the teens, and when the Third Reich came along, they just figured, well, you've been working there so long, we'll give you the 40-year...
Retroactively applied.
Yeah, retroactively applied.
Well, I'm sure they had a lot of old bureaucrats, you know.
Oh, yeah.
They've been in office or held their position for a long time.
And the Germans knew that people like that kind of recognition, and it gives you something you can show the guy that's only been there for 2 years, you know, see what you get when you've been around all this time. And oh, this looks very nice. I would say we have something to do with the Olympics.
Yeah, hold that up a bit. There we go.
Yeah.
There's your rings.
Let's see. Oh boy. Wow, that's pretty.
I don't think I've seen that one before.
That's a, well, they call it a second class, something like that, I believe. But
Here, tilt it up a little bit.
boy, that's a beautiful badge.
There we go.
Can you see that?
I certainly can.
Good. I like that, and I like the way it, the figure of it's impressed into the silk.
What's on the back of it?
Good idea. Let's take a look. Let's see. I guess it's what's it say here? For fine work with the Olympic Games. Yeah. Or something to that effect.
It's a participation trophy.
Yeah, that's it. But that's very, very nice.
Certainly got some shine to it. What's it made out of?
I think it's nickel. And see what else we got here. Kind of some interesting things. Let's see here. Our stamp fell away, and here's a. This is just a whatchamacallit medal. Oh, it's still in the paper. I'm not going to take it out.
What is it, like a war merit?
War merit medal, yeah. And the ribbon's still in there too. So you can see that's brand new. Never, nobody's even ever looked at it.
Well, they made quite a few of those war merit medals.
Yeah. And they're pretty cheap too, because there are so many of them. Let's see what's in here. Nice box. Medal for German Volksflag. Social welfare thing.
Let me get it on that. Let's see.
Or Red Cross, I'm not sure which, but that's a nice thing also. There's some nice things here. Boy, this man is a conditioned fella, huh? What do you think?
Yeah, they're all in really good shape.
Yeah.
I guess if you're looking for a war merit medal, you want the unissued one. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, I would think. Let's see what we got here. Here's some sort of a passport type thing, identity card. I don't know whether we'll be able to get it out of here easily enough, but we'll take a look. Yep.
Oh,
Female.
let's take a look at this lady.
She's not bad looking either. That's pretty nice, isn't it?
Tilt her up a little bit. There we go. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice little
Not a bad
document.
looking lass.
Very nice document.
What's her name?
Her her name is Eva. It looks like it may be Mayer, M-A-Y-E-R. Let's see. She was born on March the 6th, 1917.
My goodness.
I would say she's not with us anymore.
Well, she looks as happy as a clam in that photo.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's a nice little work card or whatever it is. They're nice when they have the picture and so forth and on. And here's an Arbeitsbuch, a workbook.
It's not dog-eared and falling apart.
No, it's but once it isn't, it's still crisp. In fact, wow, it's like new. And there's two of them. Wow, these are. No, they were issued though. There's Alfred Lahm. I don't know what else is in it, but not too much. But this looks like it was hardly ever carried.
Or carried carefully.
Yeah, very, very carefully. Yeah, this one's in very nice condition also.
Well, I'm sure they took these things really seriously in their day.
Oh, they had to. When you got stopped and somebody said, "Papers, please," you better
They better be in good order.
be in good order, yeah. And here's another one. I won't get into looking into that one, but just in the interest of time.
Oh, that's for an Auslander. That's a foreigner's one.
Oh, that's right. Maybe somebody from Czechoslovakia or something come into Germany to work, you think? Or Holland or something? An Auslander.
Auslander.
Yeah.
I think that's like literally Outlander.
Outlander, yeah. Let's see what we got here. Ah, here's another, some type of an honor pass or something. Oh, I know there are guys out there that like this stuff, so.
Well, you've had a lot of this stuff over the years, and
Yeah,
it
it
all
seems to
sold
sell.
eventually.
Yeah. Wow, it's a big format here.
On and pass.
Wow, there's all kinds of stuff inside
There's some-
here too, written information and Rudolf Mahler. Let's see.
Anything worth looking at?
There's a lot of entries in here. Lots of entries.
Look how complicated the layout is. I mean, it's
Yeah.
very, very,
Yeah, they were very detailed.
very detailed.
Just look at all that.
Now, let's get a look at that thing. I mean, that is some. That is a hell of a day planner.
Boy, you're not
I
kidding.
mean, geez Louise.
So neatly done. Yeah, well, anyhow, that's that. You guys that collect this stuff, I'm sure you know a lot more about it than old Whitman. But
Now, you seem to only have a kind of passing interest in that sort of thing.
well, I'm not really a paper type guy. I
Yeah.
like something that's made out of steel and enamel.
Well, there's something for everyone.
Yeah, well, there certainly was from this period of time. Yeah, let's see what we got here. You collectors still with us, or you want to move on to another box? What do you think, collectors? Do a couple more? Yeah, well, here's another. Oh, this looks nice. Looks like a War Memorial Cross, or yeah, first class. Beautiful. That's really a nice piece there.
Let's take a look at the box. Box looks brand new.
It does. Yeah, this collector, these are not expensive things, but the condition of everything is really, really top notch. He must be a fussy guy, wouldn't you think? Oh, here we got the gold Mutters Kreutzer. And,
Lovely.
There's the gold cross. 6 or more children, I believe, took to get that.
That's a lot of work.
Well, they needed the children for the betterment of the Reich.
The betterment.
The future, I should say. The future of the Reich. Well, there we go. I'll tell you one thing, with the amount of German soldiers that were killed in World War II, I hope they did have a lot of babies.
I think that was primarily the idea for it.
Yep, I think you're right.
They could dress it up however they like.
Yeah.
Hey, that's pretty neat. What's that, a schnapps?
Little schnapps thing with a
cup?
an eagle applied to it. Looks original too. It's not some fake thing that somebody threw that eagle in there. That's pretty nice.
Well, that remains to be seen, but let's take a look.
I think it looks pretty nice. Yeah. In fact, I kind of like it.
You're not a big schnapps drinker, though. Not to my knowledge, anyway.
No.
Do you ever go in for a shot of schnapps down here?
No, just imperial. Now this is.
Looks like a candlestick.
I'm not sure whether it is or not. Does that look like a candle fitting to you on the top?
Hey, just
I think it's a little
bung it up.
vase. Vase.
That could be it too.
A little rosebud vase, and it's got a an early political eagle.
Yeah, hold it just like
engraved in
that
there.
because it's gonna be hard to pick up. Let's take a look.
Kind of
Yeah,
a
look
nice
at that.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, the
it's-
plating's a little beat up, but
yeah.
that's pretty neat.
Well, it was a trinket, you know. It was not an expensive thing.
You know, I was surprised to see how many of party members had flowers on their desks in those photos. I mean, even Hitler had flowers in his apartment. I mean, you wouldn't think
Yeah.
it would be laid out like that, but
Well, maybe they had a
florist.
An
interior-
lady that was in charge of that.
Yeah, maybe.
Get the flores. What's the word for flowers in German? Do you know offhand?
I don't know.
I know it's flores in Spanish because we have a housekeeper that's always buying flores for Marie. This looks like a little shot glass here too. It has a name Wilchow on it. I don't know what it's dated 1943. Heavy brass thing. Yeah, some interesting little trinkets here. Nothing you can retire on, but they're kind of nice.
What's there, a unit number on there? Oh, it's a date. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, we have a couple more case badges. Here we have a check entry. Looks nice. And most likely this is an Austrian entry. What a guess.
Yeah, hold it just
And it's
like
got
that.
the little ribbon with it too that you could wear in your buttonhole.
I don't see these occupation medals as much as you used to.
Nah. They're still quite common, but they're kind of pretty, and there are a lot that are still in the cases too, so that makes them nice. And I think that's one more thing here, guys. Hope I'm not wasting your time with all this, but you know, we want to have something for everybody, you know, in this military business. Everybody can't afford $1,000 or $5,000 things, but most of us can handle a couple $100, and these are the kind of things that you can buy for even less than that, and still have an interesting collection. So I'm glad to show some of the lesser things, just so you can see what's around. So,
You look like you're snowed in over there.
yeah. I think I am snowed in. Just one more item here and then I'll get rid of all this snow. Boy, this cigar is killing me.
Oof.
Wow, this looks nice. Wow. This is very, very nice.
That's very, very early.
Yeah, it's real high quality too. Look at that.
Oh, it's for your desk.
Yeah, solid.
Set her down.
Look at that. That's a,
get a
that's
look
a
at it.
beauty. That's really, really a nice piece. And that's worth more than $100. That's a nice.
I like the kickstand on the back. I don't think
Yeah.
I've ever seen one with one.
Yeah, see that on the camera? How that works back there? See a little. Not great. It also has a little bowl here if you wanted to mount it on the wall. Either way. So there we go, collectors. That's the contents of that box. And again, it's good to show things that don't cost the end of the world too. Okay, we'll get on to the next box here. I don't know where the heck this thing's coming from. Let's see here. This is coming from England. All right.
Rule Britannia.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun.
I don't know. I'm an enormous Anglophile.
All right, let's see what we got here. I like this cigar. And I need a refill.
Yeah, you're looking a little light there, buddy.
Yeah, don't have that.
Why don't you take a second and pour yourself some more?
I'm going to as soon as I get this out of the box. Okay. Got a little refill here.
Master mixologist.
Oh yeah.
Look at that.
Never use a shot glass. I don't know why. I think the eye pretty much tells you. Sometimes you may not feel like drinking a whole shot, you know. So just.
You've
That's
had
very,
those.
very slim though. But
You've had those glasses a long time.
yeah. Yeah, I love my glasses.
I remember being involved in the acquisition of those glasses.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
That's right. These I guess you guys noticed a long time ago they got the Whitman name on them and all, and
It's like Whitman Wirtshaus.
yeah. What's that mean again? A welcome place or something?
I think
or-
it's like a tavern. There was a lot of discussion as to
Yeah.
what to put on it.
Oh, really?
And I think we looked it up, and that was as close to like a bar as I could
Well,
figure out.
I think this place is about as close to a bar as
Yeah,
there is a.
that's true.
I might have to put another order in for these. Every once in a while one gets broken, and it might be a little slim on the number of them left, but I hope the company that makes them is still around.
I don't know. We got to ask my ex-wife.
Yeah. Well, let's see what we got here. I like what's sticking out the
All right,
bag.
let's take a look at that.
These are those bags too that usually there's a neat little knot tied in the top. You remember seeing
Yeah, I
those?
prefer those to the dirty socks.
Yeah, they do have a quite nicer appeal. Don't smell as bad too.
Oh, God. No.
Oh, this is a beautiful thing. Ooh, man. Ooh, 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 ooh. Just look at that grip.
Let's get in on it, right? Wow.
Beautiful.
It's blinding.
Isn't that nice? Man.
Yeah, leave it up like that for a second. Wow, let's see how far we can get in on it.
I'm afraid to look at the rest of the dagger because I don't want to be disappointed after looking at that grip.
Turn it. There we go. Wow. That's got a high shine.
That's about as pretty as they come, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Yeah, with early fittings and... Well, look at the rest. Uh-oh.
Well, we took a lot of care.
Uh-oh. I see a... It looks like we have a standard and a Auschwitz number engraved. Oh, beautiful, beautiful hanger.
There we go.
Aha! I see what we got here. Let's see, this is in the scabbard backwards as usual. So there you have the full frontal view of it. Really beautiful, beautiful early short hanger, original to the piece. Nice anodized scabbard. How's that ball look, X?
Oh, it looks. Put it down on the table and push it a little bit closer to me. There we go. Oh,
is it dented at all?
not that I can see. And they're usually all busted all out.
Yeah.
Let me pan up. Nice.
Boy, that's a nice dagger. And then to make it even nicer, on the reverse, you have a standard and an Auschwitz number on the scabbard and on the crossguard. And it's from Gal NM. And that NM group we see
Lift her
these
up a little
standard
bit.
marks quite a bit.
There we go.
That was one of the districts where that group of SA people, apparently the boss ordered them to have their daggers engraved.
Well, the engraving is really nice too.
Yeah, it's professionally done.
It's not like
No.
hacked into it.
Now, Hans in the next tent didn't do that.
Nope.
Yeah, and gee, I wonder if it has a nice blade. Of course. Look at there. Lovely dagger. All the grain on it. Yeah, this is collectors. This is really a first-rate piece. This dagger was worn just slightly. It's just is really, really beautiful. And when it was worn, it was done very carefully. Oh, we didn't have enough fun. Look who the maker is.
Let's take a look.
Emovus.
Turn it that way. The handle towards me. There we go. Wow.
Isn't that nice?
That's a beauty.
Yeah, you don't see many early Emovus pieces. So with that grip, the standard engraving, the anodizing, the hanger, and the choice mint blade, gee, there just isn't anything else you could want. And that is just one.
No, that's a killer.
Fantastic
That is
piece.
a real killer. How's the hanger on it? Good shape? Yeah, it looks all right.
Oh, it's yeah, it's got the little retainer loop and all nickel mounts.
It's not all like
No, it's not
no
all
rod in
that-
it or anything.
No, it's still supple. Still supple. Oh, that's a beautiful, beautiful piece, and I'm glad to have that. Somehow, I don't think that this piece will sit around.
no,
You know?
no.
Wow, what a nice dagger that is. Well, I wasn't expecting that. So that's real good.
The Englishmen are always coming through around here.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah, that's the same Englishman that usually sends us those boxes that you can barely get open with
yeah.
the real thick cardboard. He must have ran out of that thick cardboard. I guess, I don't know. But
Well, that box wasn't that was sturdy enough.
yeah, oh yeah. He had 4 or 5 rounds of
Bubble wrap in it.
bubble wrap too, so it was fine. Well, let's see what we got next here. Here's a smaller package. We don't want to lose this.
No.
A lot of times collectors want the dagger to be sent with the original bag.
I was thinking that.
Yep. We've had that happen, haven't we?
Oh, yeah.
Searching all over for those bags, trying to find, oh, I saw it on the video. I know what it looks like.
Calling up looking for some dog-eared brown dagger sack.
Well, this box is coming from Lafayette, California.
Another California.
Yeah. I don't know where that is either.
No clue.
But like I'll say, you know where that is? Yeah, you say it's somewhere in the state of California. Well, there we go. A little love letter. Let's see what this is. Kind of looks like a flag, huh? Let's see. How's they got this done up here? Oh, here we go. Put the code.
That's a clever bag.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Have to save that and reuse that.
Yeah,
maybe,
definitely.
yeah. Oh,
Oh boy. It's a, looks like a
everything.
vet capture.
Yeah.
Oh boy, yeah.
This is unbelievable. This whole flag is a field.
Yeah.
A field cut out of a huge flag.
Let's lay her out so we can get everybody's names.
Well, let me just
Yeah, hold her up.
hold it up so you can see how big it is. Look at that. Isn't that
Yeah,
marvelous?
leave it there for a second. I'm going to pan over
Oh,
it.
my goodness.
Wow.
Did you ever see that much writing?
I've seen some that had similar amounts, but this, there's like a whole,
Just every spot's covered.
yeah, they really filled it in. I love seeing GI signatures on things.
Well, just think of the research possibilities on something.
Third Army, I see.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Oh, that narrows it down a little bit anyhow. Not much, but look at this. How there's scopes. There's a machine gun. Hatchet. What is that?
That's
survey thing
that's
or
one of, you remember those, it's like a binocular periscope is what it is.
Oh,
We had one of those. Some guy in,
yeah.
I think it was like in Sweden bought it. I think it's for surveying or targeting or something. And that's looks like a rangefinder next to it.
I see below it here, Ernie Pyle, San Lo. Wasn't Ernie Pyle a very famous reporter that was killed in action? I believe he was.
I believe he was.
So maybe these are the men that served under him.
I don't know.
Wow. They have crosses here for 2 soldiers that were killed, Lieutenant Hawkins and Sergeant Smith.
Here, give it a rotate.
This has got a raft of things on it here. It's just incredible.
Look at that. That is pretty funny. Hold on. Up at the top. Here, flatten that out a second. There's a shell that says to Adolf on it.
A shell that says, where's the shell at? Oh, to Adolf, yeah.
That
Look at
is great.
To Adolf. Here's a mention of Remagen Bridge, Munich Castle, Nuremberg.
Wow, this thing is absolutely great.
Look at this, battles fought. Normandy, liberation of Paris, northern France, Ardennes, Rhineland, Siegfried Line, Central Germany, Czechoslovakia.
Wow.
These guys were all over the place. This is an incredible piece of history here. Wow. Gee, you could look at this for hours.
Yeah, you really could.
Look at all
You got
this.
unit insignia on there, drawn in.
The Rocky Row.
The Rocky Roar boys.
Is that what it is?
Yeah,
The Rocky
see?
Roar Boys, yeah. This says, divisions we have supported.
You know what? Hold it up in front of you so I can like just
All right.
put the camera all over it.
I'm not fat enough to where you can see the whole thing, I don't think. But
No, you're fine. There's just so much and it's all, there we go, that's perfect. I'm gonna start at the top and just get some.
I think this is the best flag we've seen with names and so forth. There's so much history here.
Well, it's so, I don't know, it's just so real. These like,
It is, isn't it? It's just the kind of thing you could see some GIs doing when they're sitting around and let's write on this flag.
you know, I love you got this, you have this grim German flag that's covered with this absolutely unpretentious, just regular guys.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's awesome.
Did you get most of it?
Oh, I got enough. It's hard because it's all going in all directions, but they get the idea. Wow. That is just great.
Yeah, this is can you imagine the size of this flag that they
It's a
cut
big
this
flag.
out? It was a big flag. And it's all, these are all, the swaz is all separate construction too on it. What did they use, I wonder, to write this stuff? I mean, was this done with an ink pen?
Yeah.
Well, why didn't it run into the material or whatever?
I'm not sure. I mean, that's
I mean,
pretty...
they didn't have magic markers then, so it had to have been an ink pen.
That material's got a lot of ass to it, you know? It's,
Yeah, it could be, yeah.
just... I don't know. What were the pens... What was the closest thing you had to, like, a magic marker when you were a kid?
Well, when I was a kid, you know that regular ballpoint pens didn't come out until the late 50s, early 60s. That's the first time we ever saw them. And when I was in first and second grade, third grade, we had a little inkwell on our desk, and there was a little pen that went into it, and that's what we wrote with. But mostly pencil, because we were just little kids. The teachers didn't really want us
Yeah. Spilling ink everywhere.
spilling ink everywhere, yeah. Which we did anyhow, but...
You know, it's a really good question. I don't know what kind of pen that was. I can't imagine
I'll
them...
guarantee you there were no ballpoint pens in World War II. They were not out yet.
It wasn't a fountain pen, do you think?
Fountain pens would have been confined pretty much to a businessman or something.
Or an officer's desk.
Yeah,
you know?
I don't see a soldier carrying a fountain pen.
Well, they had to have something.
Had to have something, but if anybody knows the answer to that, what do you think that all these messages were done with? We've seen dozens of these flags, and they all look the same with the writing.
Yep.
So whatever it was is what they had.
That's a good question.
Yeah, it's just kind of interesting to. Well, collectors, that to me is that's worth the whole unboxing. That's
I think so. That's the Larry.
That's the Larry, yeah. Assuming there's nothing else better than this, but and it's not even so much the value of it. It's just I think it has a real importance to history. I mean, this is not something that was written in a book about what happened. This was written by the guys that did it at the time they did it.
Yeah, the guys.
With all their buddies that were there when they did
And
it.
their buddies that died there.
Yeah. Here's something I like too. He wrote Breakfast Garden there, but I don't think you spelled it right, but you couldn't expect an American to spell that
Well,
right.
that is a bit of a challenge.
Yeah. Oh boy, this is certainly worth a few hours to study. I think this is a very important flag. In fact, it's really kind of thrilling to see it. I'm going to put it back in this.
You know, they're always talking about, you know, remember the veterans that gave their life. You
Right.
know, and then there you see them. There they are.
There they are. Yeah. Yeah, probably few of these guys are still alive today. But,
If any, you know.
And you wonder too, who would give this up if you were the guy that brought it home? It had to be some family that didn't care after the veteran died.
Or everybody died, you know. And as it goes down the generations, they remember less and less. And eventually some young one says, oh, what's this rag here? And that's usually what happens.
There's a guy at one time told me, he said, these flags that have soldiers' names and so forth written on them are just graffiti to me.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Isn't that awful?
That's too much Nazi
That's,
reverence for me.
Just graffiti.
No.
All this history. And,
I like to see the pictures of the soldiers wiping their ass with the Nazi flag. You know, that's what I like to see.
Yeah,
It's-
and I'm sure there was plenty of that.
oh, it's yeah.
My friend Bill Lorette from Holland, he fought with the Dutch at the end of the war, and he said they used to crap in the SS helmets and
Yeah.
pee in them.
And they should.
And they were all over the place, especially in Holland.
There shouldn't be so much reverence for these things. That's a bit of a problem.
Well, the war itself was certainly nothing to have reverence about. This man was trying to conquer the world
Yeah.
and didn't care what the costs of lives to, even to his own country.
Well, and I was absolutely willing to sacrifice every last man, woman, and child for his own megalomania.
Yeah, that was it too.
And that's what it is, no matter how you slice it.
Boy, that's great. That's a great thing. I just wonder what the Cellar says in his. It's got a little card here or something. Thank you, he says. Thank you, sir. Dear Mr. Whitman, here is the field we discussed about via email. Thank you in advance for all you do and your family do. All the best. Isn't that nice?
Oh, it's real nice.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you so much. It's boy, that's a great piece. Man. Gives you the shivers. Well, I think that that was the Larry, at least so far.
So far.
Let's see what else we got here. This is coming from Stockbridge, Georgia. Not familiar with Stockbridge, Georgia, but let's see what we got here. Oh,
That's one of our boxes.
yeah. Got two items in here. Let's see, we'll do the first one here first. Let's see what we got here. Oh, hello.
What do you got?
Ooh, hello there. Got an early SS with a serial number on it.
Wow. Push it a little bit closer to me. There we go.
And it's got a nice grip. The fittings have never been cleaned. The anodizing is still good. The ball is good. The hanger is good. Let's see what the obverse looks like. Yep, just as nice. Little 3-piecer on it. Good runes button. Wow. How about that? The grip is perfect. I don't see any faults in it at all. Just a few carrying signs, that's it. I can't quite make out the district on it.
Here, point the bottom towards me. I'll see if I can zoom in.
But you can sure see those. I like how they separate the first 3 digits too. That's the way they are on the Dean
Yeah, look at that.
list.
218284.
Mm-hmm.
Got a couple little taps. Looks like the pamphlet was hammered up at one point.
Up here is a couple taps.
Yeah, little minor ones.
That could have been from the dagger hitting something too,
Yeah.
or somebody. You know what they do. Let's see who made this, baby. Oh my! Look at that blade. Oh, God, hold me up. That is really, really.
Yeah, just
wonderful.
like that. Let me go from the tip. I'm going to start at the tip and go down. There we go.
That blade is stone mint. Look at the darkening in the back of the motto letters and all.
Wow.
Whew. All the gross grain is there.
Let's see if we can pick that up. Let's see. No, I can't get that close. But it looks pretty good.
Oh, it's amazing.
All right, now.
Let's see who made it. Ta-da! Oh, it's a boker. It's a ground room boker.
All right.
But it looks like it was factory done and regrained.
All right, hold it still. All right, there's the boker. Put the this end towards me. Let the tip towards you, just so I can get the correct.
Tip towards me.
Yep, tip towards you.
That good or?
Yeah.
See, collectors, we do see a lot of SS serial numbered pieces that are ground rooms, and that's because it's mostly early daggers that we see SS serial numbers on, and Rome did order that daggers with his inscription be serial numbered. But the daggers probably came out in April or May, and Rome was gone by June, and then after that the things got a little slacker, and all the pieces didn't get numbered.
Yeah.
But that's why I say it's not unusual to see a Boker ground room or a ground room with a serial number. So that's well, this is a very, very good dagger.
Wow.
Really a terrific dagger. Wow. Let me just get an overall shot of that again. That is really,
Yeah, let's get it.
that is really nice. And I love the fact that it's untouched. That dagger has not been cleaned since the war. Mm-hmm.
How's the ball?
I think the ball's good too. Tiny tap, but nothing.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Let's see what this next one is. Ooh, boy, I love getting stuff like that.
No, that's great.
Especially when you don't even know it's coming, you know.
I like all the kerfluffle around the Rome purge. You know, like you see the regulations start falling apart, and I'm sure that caused a massive upheaval.
Well, you have to remember too that communications in those days. We're talking the early '30s and all, and they had groups of SS people all over Germany, and and
I'm sure not all of them were probably happy that he was, liquidated.
No. And like this, Rome actually writing I believe I have a copy of the document somewhere where he orders that the daggers with his inscription have the serial numbers stamped into them, and yet only half of those were done, maybe.
Yeah.
Because it just, was probably a month after they got that order. He was gone, and they never found the guy to put the number in.
Or belay
he's
that
gone
order.
now,
You
so-
know, belay that order.
Yeah.
No. It's been countermanded.
That's probably what happened.
Yep.
I remember years ago too that people would have a full SS Rome dagger, and if it didn't have a serial number on it, it was unsaleable.
Oh, jeez.
Collectors used to believe they had to have the serial number on them, or they were reproductions.
Well, collectors believe a lot of things that aren't necessarily true.
Yeah. Sometimes it takes years to undo that thinking, though. Now let's see what we got here. Oh, this sure looks nice too. And a nice early SA. Decent grip, nothing like that last grip. But the anodized finish is really, really good. The about 60% of the protective lacquer is still over it. You can see that how it's.
On the camera, it looks a little like it looks patchier on camera.
Well, the patches are where
Yeah.
the lacquer wore off, and on the reverse, yeah, you can see it wore more here from
Yeah,
the swing
definitely.
wear. And this is a BO piece. That's the area. Bayreuth, Ostrich, or something right near Austria, in Bavaria. And, decent blade too. It's not bad.
Yeah, tilted towards me. There we go.
Not bad.
A little bit more up towards me. That's it.
Okay.
The light was blowing it
Yeah.
away.
It's not a bad piece though.
It's got some runner marks, but that's no
That's
big
all
whoop.
right though. Oh, it's a Justinus work with the old battle axe on the trademark. They made quite a few daggers of that. Justinus work is not particularly rare, but everybody likes a trademark with that old battle axe. Or would that be called a halbert?
You need to put the handle towards me. There we go. That looks like. Let's see.
It looks like a battle axe to me, but it could be a halbert though.
Let's see. Here, let me see. Yeah, it's like a pole axe.
Yeah, pole axe.
There's all different sort of
Yeah.
pole arms.
Yeah. Okay. Well, they were a couple of welcome additions, especially this boy here. Yes, sir. Okay, our next box here. This is coming from Short Hills, New Jersey. I don't think that's too far from us.
No, it's a very upscale town.
Oh, is it?
Yes, to my knowledge.
Oh. Well, that's always nice to know. Let's see, what the heck is this?
Looks like a Henkel's knife.
What do they say here? Tom, thank you for helping me access the authenticity of a few of my daggers. Here is something to help you cutting oversized cigars.
Oh, that's
Cheers.
great.
Isn't that nice?
Those are great knives.
Yeah, Henkel's, you guys know Henkel's is still in business, and the reason they are is because they're one of the best best firms around. Let's see, yep, there's that
Zwilling, the
straight
twins.
line. Zwilling, the twins. Oh my, look at that beautiful thing. Wow.
Hold on, let me get on there.
Is that a specialized knife or something?
I think it's a chef's knife, but I don't really know. I mean, it's a hell of a piece of cutlery.
Boy, that is really
Take her
beautiful.
out, see how she feels. Give her a
I'm
spin.
afraid I'll cut myself.
Nope. Be careful.
Yeah, it's beautiful, nice weight to it, and
Yeah, you can when you chop up your soup fixins, you can.
yeah, there we go.
There you go. That's beautiful.
Wow. This is from Mr. Huang. Thank you very much, Mr. Huang. It's very, very nice of you, and I was glad to help you, and I don't deserve this, but it's nice of you to think of me.
That was a hell of a nice gift.
Yeah, I don't think that's a cheap piece either.
No, I don't think so either.
They're the best. Wow, that's very nice.
I don't know what knife you're using upstairs now. Do you
Not
have?
as good as that one,
No.
I'll tell you that.
It's about to get it upgraded.
Yeah. Boy, that's a great piece. All right, so we got one more yet here. Where's this coming from? Auburn, Kansas. How to make myself another drink here.
I've never been to Kansas.
I have. A lot of cornfields.
Mm.
Miles and miles and miles of them. Sounds like somebody's at the door. Well, let's see what we got coming from Auburn, Kansas. I hope it's not corn stalks. Yeah, somebody's here. No. Feels a little daggery. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, from Kansas. Lots of collectors in the Midwest too. Yeah, I like these rubber bands, makes things easier. Lots of plastic bags. Oh, there we go, guys. A fireman's bayonet. Well, no great shakes here. Just an average condition one. Ah, a sawback. Always good to get sawbacks.
Let me start at the top.
Yeah.
There we go. Just leave her, hold her up. There we go.
Looks like it may have a little sharpening on the blade. But still, sawbacks are pretty desirable. We don't see a lot of them.
What's that? Is that a maker mark that I see there?
Yeah, it's E&F Horster.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Just leave it just like that.
Yeah.
All right. Yep. There we go.
Yeah, so that's not a bad piece, and you know, these were available to order through the catalog, but I guess the price must have been higher, and not many firemen ordered them, and the reason they offered them, this was to the sawback was to simulate trying to cut a piece of fiery wood in your way or something like that.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. So there we go. Well, collectors, I think that's about the end of our video, and I don't know, X, we made it without Ob.
Oh, he'll be back.
He'll be back, yeah, hopefully next week, and so I think it went pretty good, and I appreciate you pinch hitting. For,
Oh, it was my pleasure.
yeah.
I hope I did it justice.
You did, and we're a day late because of the absence here of Ob, but still, I'm sure you guys will be glad to see something this week.
Yeah, well, life happens, you know.
Yeah, it happens, and we had some interesting things, I think.
No, it seemed pretty good.
Yeah.
That flag field was great.
Oh.
You got some great daggers.
Yeah, I liked all those medals at the beginning. Too.
Yeah,
They were
yep.
kind of nice. It was a lot of...
You had the whole spectrum.
Yeah, it covered everything. It wasn't all daggers, and so thanks again for watching, collectors, and like I always say, if I can do anything for you, give us a phone call or an email, and we'll try to help you and prost to everybody. Bob Burns.